Well, guys, today we're gonna be in the salad plate made by George John and Pete Oliver. Okay. So, you don't see it. The sour plate and the red. I'm a sour grape. I'm a grape. A sour grape. Good. How about there's some technical issues? So I'm a grape. A sour grape. Good. If someone upsets me, I'll remember. If someone wrongs me, I won't forget. If someone insults me, I'll never ignore. Nope. See that banana over there? That banana slipped and bumped into me, so I'm holding a grudge. See that orange? That orange, they call me back for a week grudge. See that wine? That wine followed my scarf and never returned it. Grudge. I suppose I've got pretty thin skin for a grape. Nobody steps on this grape. Granted, it wasn't always this way. I grew up in a close-knit bunch. There was 3,000 of us in our little community. We were sweet to each other. You look nice today, so do you. No, you do. We all lived in the vine. Sure, I was a little bit claustrophobic, especially when we tried to get ready in the morning. I lived in there, come on. But my family was like with goodwill and warmth. We did our best with what we had. I'm gonna finish that. My grandparents visited on the weekends. We'd stroll in the sun and teach us what they knew. They said that it takes us a bunch of days to see. They said that good grapes were their own way in life. They told us to be kind, forgiving, considerate, and grateful. We're grateful, my grandpa said with a wink. Above all, no matter what life throws at you, and there will be a lot, try to stay sweet. My grandma said, indeed, we said in response. And for a while, the sweetest of the sweet, I said, please, I said, thank you. I pushed aside life's little annoyances. I knew how good I had it. It was my birthday. I had weekly and vigorously planned a party for weeks. I'd sent out invitations with the date
Permanently
displayed. Get this, I had a Ferris wheel, a magician, and hay rides. I had snacks upon snacks upon snacks. The highlight of the party, though, was a fireworks display, which would happen at sundown. I stood out front and waited for the folks to arrive. I had a gigantic smile on my face. I waited. Everybody was a little white. It seemed no big deal, no big group. So I waited. A tumbleweed roared by. A coyote howled in the distance. Ow! The sun sank behind the hills, and I waited. Nobody showed up, and I mean nobody. By the time the fireworks show started, me as the sole spectator, I was scowling. Grudge, 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 grudge. I considered everybody I invited. Said that. I considered everybody I invited, and only one thought came to mind. Grudge, 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 grudge. After that, my personality became something else entirely. I went to a sweet grape, to a bitter grape, to a snappy grape. Finally, I became a sour grape girl. I started holding minor grudges that eventually became major grudges. Why don't you watch where you're going? I scowled so much that my face got all squishy. You know what? Don't even bother calling me back. Are you ever going to return my scarf? I took my compass on a horse. And that's how it's just been, day after day, week after week, month after month, grudge after grudge. But something happened recently that changed my thinking. That's like that. I was getting ready to meet up with my friend Winnie, the only fellow I know who's sour as I am. Lenny and I usually go to the park, where we sit on a bench and rant about stuff. Just as I was heading out the door, I bumped my knee. Oof, oof, oof. After I bandaged myself off, I discovered I had a flat tire. Ugh. Then I missed the bus, and the next bus was white. Wow! Finally, I got off of the wrong stop. Sheesh! By the time I arrived at the park, it was getting dark when he was fuming and furious with a frown and a furrowed forehead. His face looked all squishy. We agreed to meet at exactly 4 o'clock. You're 3 hours late. So that's basically 4 plus 3. 4 is 6. Oh, 5. 8. I tried to explain why I was so tardy, but Letty wouldn't listen. He'd already made up his mind. He'd formed a huge grudge and he wouldn't budge. I couldn't believe it. How unfair I thought. How ridiculous I thought. How similar to the way I would react. Lenny was pretty worked up. He was packing back and forth, emitting facial grumbles. His tone was tough, so I gave him a little space. Besides, it was nice out. I noticed the sky changing colors, the chirping of the birds, the evening breeze, the buzz of the park's insects coming alive at night. I suddenly felt grateful and peaceful and calm. Had I been missing all this simple beauty because I was too busy complaining? Meanwhile, old Lenny stormed off, muttering something about disrespect and lack of consideration. I'm pretty sure I heard him at a girl too. I walked home, pulled out a dusty box out from under my bed. There were old family photos inside. I smiled myself in one of the pictures. I was so sweet. I knew that little great wonderful was still a big part of me. Deep down, it would just take some work to get back there again. And that exact moment, I found an invitation I had sent out for my infamous birthday party. The one where nobody showed up. It said May 31, but wait. I mean May 31st, but wait. A minute here. My birthday was on May 21st. I told everyone to come on the way one day. Oh, it was all my fault. I realized nobody's perfect, not even me. After that day, I started noticing other things too. Like how remaining all the time is so draining. I'd wasted so much energy holding grudges when I couldn't literally clear the air if I felt hurt. And yes, I still get upset from time to time, but that's okay. Because now I talk and I listen and I work things out just instead of walking away. My sourness is fading. I'm letting go of all my grudges. And hey, it's working. Slips happen. I'm just glad you're okay. Aw, thanks. That scarf looks sublime on you. Why don't you keep it? Really? You're the best. Orange, you glad we got to catch up? I'm so grateful that we did. Sure, sometimes I let out a little grrr when I'm frustrated, like this. Grrr. But then I move on. My face is squishy too. And don't worry, things are okay with Winnie again. Gosh, sorry I'm late. Must be furious. No big deal, my friend. You know what? If you look at things in the right sort of way and you remember to be kind, considerate, forgiving, and grateful, life can really be pretty sweet. Yes, indeed. Okay. Thank you for watching and be sweet. Goodbye.